Coach,
Gosh.
when you found out about Coach, what were your immediate thoughts, and how difficult was it to go from shifting into that thinking into actually playing a game this week?
First, I'll start off by just saying I appreciate him more than anybody knows. Known him for 6 years, recruited me since I was a junior in high school. One of my first offers came to my house immediately, and I owe him everything. I owe him more than I can owe him. And Miss Sally, my family loves her. My little sisters love her, and for me to have this opportunity, I just went out there and just played for him. Played for Tally, Mitch, everyone that's just been by my side, welcoming me and just giving me that opportunity. But when I heard the news, I was devastated 100%. And it was the seniors. I mean, just going out there, we knew that we had to play for the seniors. I mean, for what happened with Coach, it was tough, 100% it was. And a lot of the guys, they stuck together, and they were like, we have to win this ball game, not for ourselves, not for the seniors, but for everybody, for Coach Brown. A guy that's put his all into this program, done everything right, and he just led us.
Was there any kind of conversation among the players without any coaches about how to best handle this, how to best move forward together, and then obviously have a game today?
Yes, sir. It's all about taking it one day at a time. Rely on each other. That's what we all did in that locker room. We knew Coach Brown wasn't going to be our coach for much longer, but at the end of the day, you had to play a football game. And we went out there and we played our tails off, and that's all he wanted us to do. And it's sad. You love being in ball games like that, but you hate losing them, and we just didn't capitalize when it mattered.
Jacolby, how did that conversation kind of go down? Did he gather you guys here, and just kind of what were some of the things that he was kind of communicating to you guys when he was listening?
Well, he just, after practice, he told us, and we all stood up and we thanked him. Every single body after practice, individual line, every single player just came, hugged him, told him how much we appreciate him for all he's done for us. And we were sad. We wish we would have heard the news after. But like I said, the guys knew we had a game to win, and so we went out there and we played our tails off.
Mack just talked about how he kind of knew it was time for him. Did you ever get a sense from Coach that he knew his time was short, or he was ready to be done up, Coach?
You kind of have those clues every now and then. Whenever I was back at Arkansas, I thought he would as soon as I came back, but I mean, I was excited he didn't. And I mean, you just never know. But I knew the time was going to come. Didn't know when, and I appreciate him more than anyone knows.
How would you describe, what words would you use for trying to encompass what this week has been like for you guys as players? The Mack news earlier in the week, trying to get ready for the final game of the regular season and your rival. Just what would you say this week has been like for you guys?
I mean, for starting off in the week, it was obviously a little rough. I mean, a guy you pour your heart and soul out to, and for what he's done. But it's kind of like a hill, you know. You kind of go up that hill and you hear some news, but you know you just have to keep going. And we're at the bottom of the hill when we heard the news, but as the week kept going on, we reached the top, and we just wanted to keep it level, keep it going. We lost today, and you don't want to lose to a team, your rival, and it sucks 100%. But you just have to keep it going. We have a bowl game, and you can't let your head hang down.
From your vantage point, what happened in the brawl afterwards with State?
I wasn't on the field to see that, so I heard about it in the locker room, but wasn't anything I planned on being involved in.
Right, that's good.
Jacolby, obviously there's going to be a new coach in place here fairly soon. What kind of team, what kind of program would the new coach be inheriting?
I mean, I couldn't tell you. I don't know what guy that's going to come in and run this program.
What kind of group are you guys? He's going to come in here and he's going to look in the room and see a bunch of you guys. What is he going to see?
He's going to see a bunch of guys that we know what Carolina football is all about. And if you want to be here, be here. If you don't, we're going to ride with the guys that want to stay, and we're going to show this new coach that, hey, this is what Carolina football is, and you can bring in your guys, but we're here to stay, and we're going to give you our all.
What was, Jacolby, after the game tonight, what was the mood like in the locker room with you guys, with Mack? You know, just what was maybe the tone of what you all talked about and how you sort of left things walking out of here?
It was sad 100%, but I mean, for the seniors, most especially, like I talked to all those guys, and before the game told them, like, you're going to get everything I have. Like, you welcomed me in, and that's all I can give you. And it's locker room was sad. There's some guys that obviously when Coach Brown addressed us and came up to us and talked to us, there's some guys thanking him, things of that nature. It was just a locker room that I wish they would have won.
Did you go around to the seniors, like you said, pregame, and
Yes, sir.
like sort of one by one, maybe?
Yes, sir.
Jacolby, you talked about the process of, shifting gears going into the game in preparation. I guess from your vantage point, how was Mack this week? Like, did he seem different? Just what was his demeanor like going throughout the game?
He was the same guy he always is, always talking at practice, lifting up the guys. We'll have a walkthrough. He'd be like, good throw, 12. Same thing, like he wasn't leaving. There was times at practice where I didn't even recognize it whenever he was talking, like, hey, he's not going to be my coach next year. And he was just the same guy, the same head coach he came in, and he's going to be that same guy regardless.
Did you happen to see the play on Kamen that he got hurt? And did you sense afterward a significant uptick in energy on y'all's part?
It was mentioned 100%. I didn't see the play, but it was mentioned. And when we heard it, we just knew that's just unacceptable.
Was holding you guys back in the first half as an offense, and second half you really got it going offensively. Like, what do you think changed maybe at halftime or throughout the game where you guys were able to have like more success offensively?
We just realized what they were giving us, and we just told guys, like I told them, like, I'm going to give y'all a ball. There's some times where I miss some throws, 100%, but that happens to every single quarterback. But I told them, I'm going to give you a chance. You're going to make a play, and just have fun doing it.
Got to ask you about Amarian. He passed 1,500 yards 2 straight years. Only 3 other guys this century that have done that in the ACC. One of them's Lamar Jackson. What are your thoughts just about Amarian being able to go 1,500, and also that shovel pass worked again for you guys?
Yes, sir. He's just simple as can be. He's that guy, and that's all I can say. And you can look that up, and it's going to tell you exactly the type of person he is, football player he is.
You told us in Tallahassee when you had the shovel pass that you knew in pre-snap that he saw what was coming. Did you have a similar experience in pre-snap with today's shovel pass?
Yes, sir. We knew exactly what coverage they were going to be in. We had a alert if they were in something different, but they gave us what we wanted, and I saw it as soon as I tossed the ball up and ran down the field with them.
Exactly. I mean, where he ran.
Yes, sir.
Jacolby, what would you say, with all you all have been through this season, starting with Max's injury in the opener, what would you say this team's headspace is for a bowl game? Do you think you guys want to play a bowl game? How would you describe that?
Yes, sir. Great question. I'd say
The guys that are going to be here are going to be here, and they want to be a part of this. And we're just going to go out there and win this ball game. Man, we're going to win this ball game for Coach Brown. He's not going to be out there with us, but he's going to be on the field with us in our hearts.
That pretty much speak for the team.
Yes, sir.
Everybody wants to play in a bowl.
Yes, sir.
One more game.
Yes, sir.
All right.